Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in today's class we'll be taking a look at value added tax VAT for beginners in Nigeria. Right, so in today's class the first question we'll be answering about value added tax is what is value added tax. So value added tax is an indirect tax. It means that unlike other form of tax, you actually don't know that you are paying it. So let's say you go to the supermarket or you go to the store to get like a pen. Do you know that on that pen that you're buying, you're actually paying value added tax on it? Even though you are paying the actual price, they told you the pen is 20 naira, but inside that 20 naira there is a VAT portion that you are paying. So that is why, first of all, it is an indirect tax. Then the second thing you need to know is that value added tax is a consumption tax. So it means that you must have consumed something, you must have bought something for you to be paying that value added tax. If you stay in your house and you don't buy anything, you probably would not pay value added tax. So value added tax is a consumption tax levied on the supply of taxable goods and services. It means that there are some goods and services that are not taxable. So VAT is a consumption tax levied on the supply of taxable goods and services. Then the next one we have is what is the law and authority governing VAT in Nigeria? The law governing VAT in Nigeria is the Value Added Tax Act, and then the authority responsible for VAT in Nigeria is the Federal Inland Revenue Service, FIRS. Then the third question, what is the VAT rate in Nigeria? The VAT rate in Nigeria for regular goods and services is 7.5%. This is as at today, the 27th of December 2023. There are, for zero rated goods and services, the VAT rate is 0%. So we have VAT rate of 7.5% for regular goods and services, and we have VAT rate of 0% for zero rated goods and services. Then the next thing we have is how do I register for VAT? To register for VAT in Nigeria, you need to follow these 5 quick steps. The first step is you need to go to Okay, before I explain that, please, I just wanted to remind you to please subscribe to the YouTube channel, subscribe to our channel. There are loads of information, there are loads of valuable content for you on this channel, and when you click the subscribe button, it means that you'll be the first person to be notified whenever we drop any valuable content like this one you're watching. So let's continue. For you to register for VAT in Nigeria, the first thing you need to do, I said there are 5 quick steps, is you can either go to any nearest FIRS office to you, or you go to their website www.firs.gov.ng and you would download the e-filing access application form. Once you download the form, the step 2 is to go home or go to wherever you want and fill that form correctly. Make sure that you pay attention to all of the information that are requested. The step 3 is once you're done filling the form, if you obtain a physical form, go ahead, go back to the tax office and submit it. If you obtained an e-form, go back online and submit that form. Then the step 4 is once the FIRS are done reviewing the document and the information you provided, they are going to create an account for you on the Tax Pro Max portal. They're going to send you a username and a temporary password. The step 5 is once you get that username and temporary password, you sign in and then you change your password, and that is it. You are signed up, you are registered for VAT in Nigeria. To do the VAT filing and every other thing you need to do, you can do that on the Tax Pro Max portal, which is a very user-friendly portal. But if you have further questions or you need further help on how the Tax Pro Max portal works, then I am sure I have a video for you on this channel. So let's move on to the next one. The next one is what is the deadline for filing of VAT in Nigeria? The deadline for filing of VAT in Nigeria is the 21st day of the next month following the day in which the VAT was collected. So let's say you collected VAT for January. In January, you collected VAT from a number of people. You are expected to remit that VAT, to file and remit that VAT to the government before the 21st of February. Right now, there are some people that have been appointed by the government, people like telecommunication companies, government ministries, oil and gas companies, and bank. These 4 category of businesses that have been appointed by the government to deduct VAT at source. This set of people are mandated by law to file the VAT they deducted at source on or before the 14th of the next month. So for a bank like, let's say, Fast Bank, if they deduct VAT from their vendors in January, they must file and remit that VAT to the government on or before the 14th of February. So I hope that is clear. right? The next thing is, what is the penalty for non-compliance? So the penalty for non-compliance is in different folds. The first one is failure to register. If you fail to register for VAT as a business that is eligible for VAT in Nigeria, you are going to get a penalty of 50,000 naira in the first month of failure and 25,000 naira in the subsequent month. That's number one. Number two, when you fail to remit the tax, you collected VAT but you failed to remit it, you're going to amass a penalty of 10% of the tax amount not remitted plus interest at the prevailing CBN rates. That's number two. Number three, failure to collect tax. So as a business in Nigeria, you are mandated by law to charge VAT on your invoices and remit the same to the government. You're supposed to act as a collection agency for the government. So if you refuse to do this, the government is going to penalize you. So the penalty for failing to collect tax is 150% of the amount not collected plus 5% interest rate above the CBN rediscount rate. So that's that about the penalty. Then the last one, which is we have a couple of we have a couple of other stuff like VAT exempt, zero rated VAT, self-accounting for VAT, VAT withheld at source, how to file VAT on tax promarks, and a number of other content that relates to VAT, which will be continued in the next episode. So once again, do not forget to subscribe and turn on the post notification so that you can get access to all of our content immediately they drop. Thank you so much for watching this tutorial. I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye.